Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine and enjoying also, and I'm sure you had gone through last 3 videos and now I'm here with 4th video of this chapter, Glimpses of the Past. Chapter 3, the name of the chapter is Glimpses of the Past, right? Dissatisfaction. This satisfaction was there during 1835 to 1856. Education in India was in Persian and Sanskrit, so because of that they were facing problem. It was not easy to communicate with others and not possible to work properly because of this Persian and Sanskrit language. So according to the suggestions of a Englishman named Macaulay, there was lots of changes in India. By 1856, the British had conquered the whole India. Conquered means defeated. Whole India was conquered by the British, and you can see in the map that pink area in Indian map, you can see that pink area, these are captured by the British. The kings lost their power and became puppets. So as that British captured maximum part of India, so Indian kings, they lost their power. They were just like puppet in front of them, and they lost their old jobs also. Next, the sparks. 1855 to 1857. Taxes continued to ruin the peasants, farmers in Bengal. So they were forced to pay taxes, and because of that heavy taxes, many landlords and other farmers, they lost their lands and they became landless. Now because of this attachar, you can say, because of this torture, because of this behavior, or because of the pressure of this heavy tax, they were upset, and finally they decided, okay, something we have to do, these practices should not be continued. So they became desperate. They thought, now we have to do something, we have to go ahead. In 1855, they rose in rebellion and massacred Europeans and their supporters alike. So in 1855, they rose. They became active, they became ready, they were ready now to, they were to fight. Somehow they have to fight to save themselves, because these practices should not be continued. Then already they have lost their lands and they were pressurized. If it is continued, then nothing will be there for them. So they rose, and in 1855, in rebellion and massacred Europeans, they murdered Europeans and their supporters alike. उनके जो supporters जो थे उनको भी मारना start कर दिया, मार डाला. There was humiliation in East India Company's army too. So in Indian Eastern Company's army, soldiers were also there. Soldiers, they were humiliated by the British. Indian soldiers were beaten and stripped of their uniform. Indian soldiers of East India Company, they were beaten by British, and they stripped off their uniform. To communicate people and pass the messages, to communicate people and pass the messages through distributing chapatis and lotus flower. So people, Indian people, they were thinking somehow we have to discontinue this. These practices should not be continued. So they planned how to communicate. Already you can remember Ram Mohan Roy, he published newspaper to spread the news, to communicate with the people, but British, they stopped, and it was not possible. And now they have started sending or distributing chapatis and lotus. This way they tried to communicate people. Mangal Pandey tried to fight off the British from India. He killed one adjutant of their army, and later on he was executed. Mangal Pandey, he was very brave, and he executed by them as he killed one adjutant of their army. Number 8, eighth incident, the revolt, 1857. A violent outbreak in Meerut. It happened because people from all areas, they were just about to fight with the people, about to fight with the British, and they were just about to throw them out from India. So all they were ready, people, they were violent in Meerut also. They were just violent. There was violent outbreak, eruption. बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्से में थे लोग. The Sipahi marched to Delhi. Next Sipahi, all they started moving towards Delhi to do something. Long live our Bahadur Shah. With the guidance of Bahadur Shah, they all started moving towards Delhi. The rebellion spread wider. चारों तरफ जो रेवलियन जो स्प्रेड हो चुके हैं, ऑल द रेवलियन स्प्रेड वाइडर, बहुत ज़्यादा संख्या में फैल चुके हैं. Many landlords lost their lands because of British politics. That already you know. Indians were sore, and all said white man's rule must end, and we will all help. They were frustrated. Indian people, they were frustrated. They were unhappy. They were not happy at all with the rule of British. So how long they will suffer? How long they will bear all this dissatisfactory rules abide by the British? So all they were ready to fight, all they were ready to go against the British. 9th, the fight for the freedom, 1857. Many farmer means जो पहले के जो थे, previously, those who were leaders or rulers. Many former rulers like Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow was bitter as white men had taken away their kingdom. So it's quite natural, कोई हमारा ये सब लूट लेगा तो हम तो खुश नहीं हो सकते. So people from all parts of India and all that former leaders or rulers, they were also unhappy. They were also trying to do something, as they had taken their power, as they had taken their kingdom. So they were trying to stop this unhealthy practices over India. Popular leader Maulvi Ahmadullah, called the people to fight for the Angrez who were destroying us. So people voices came from all parts of India, all they were ready to fight almost, and the popular leader Malvi Hamidullah called people. Okay, now you get ready. We have to throw them out. Now we are ready to fight for the Angrez who are destroying us. Now we have to be ready to fight with them. Azimullah Khan advised Tatia Topi to stop these practices and to start a war of independence. People rose from all parts of India like Bareilly, Kanpur, Ahmedabad, Allahabad. The entire India was ready to fight for the freedom of India. People were unhappy and about to throw out the British from India. People, they had jumped into the rebellion against British. They jumped into the fire of revolt against British rule. Ultimately, we Indians were saved and Indians rose back because of the sacrifices of crore people of India. So independence, after that we got independence and we became independent, and you know what is that during that Independence Day, we celebrate Independence Day, and ultimately we are saved now. We are very happy over here and we are enjoying and we are happy. We are totally safe. We are not servants of British. We are not following their rules now. We are following our own rules and we are enjoying. We are very safe in India. We are very safe in our mother India. And one message, what is the message? That we should not forget our freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for the sake of India, for our motherland. So we should salute them, we should remember them, and we should celebrate the day for them also. So thank you, this much only, and this way the chapter is also finished. Thank you so much. Hope all of you have enjoyed and understood. Enjoyed, I don't say, but you have to understand the chapter. That is the main point. Okay, thank you. See you.